This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
She can't remember who she is.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Her entire body was tattooed all at once. Why would they do that?
That's an address and a date.
It's a treasure map.
Blind Spot, Monday, September 21st on NBC.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
Looking for luxury? I've got it. Gorgeous custom home on 3 lush and private acres, just 1 minute from Corral Drive School. Fabulous floor plan with 5,500 square feet that wraps around a stunning courtyard with outdoor kitchen and fireplace. Sport court, theater room, exercise room are just some of the custom amenities. Call me, Stephanie Lean, because to us at VIP Properties, you are a very important person.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Caroline Patricus. Thanks for joining us tonight. You're watching NewsCenter1 at 10. On June 26, 2015, the Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage in all 50 states, and we brought you the story of Nancy and Jenny Rosenbrons, a local couple and the face of a lawsuit challenging the ban on gay marriage in South Dakota. Today, same-sex couples joined together at Mount Rushmore for what's being called a national marriage celebration.
Joined here today. Thea.
It was history being made. Not only did same-sex couples join in marriage Sunday legally in the state of South Dakota, but it would become one of the first weddings ever held in the amphitheater under the faces of Mount Rushmore National Memorial.
Mount Rushmore was extremely cooperative, and they've been so gracious.
It wasn't just same-sex couples celebrating this summer's U.S. Supreme Court ruling.
Marriage is complete. We are the home of the oldest rock formations in the world. You know, so you think of the solidness, the strength of that type of a foundation, and love brings that to all of our communities. And commitments only strengthen the bonds that we have with one another.
It would bring couples together from across the state of South Dakota with one thing in mind.
Love one.
And together, nearly 8 couples total would get married.
But it's so lovely to be able to, we're going to be able to change our wedding certificate, and sorry, I'm just so excited. I mean, we'll be able to change his birth certificate to say that he has 2 mothers, and it's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy for everyone today.
Or just simply renew their vows. The Rosenbrons also renewed their vows at Sunday's ceremony.
What I tell people is we're getting South Dakota married. We had to run away to Minnesota to get the federal protections.
They married in April of 2014 in Minnesota and were the face of a lawsuit challenging South Dakota's ban on gay marriage.
I get to say in my home state those words that I said in Minnesota that should have been said here right from the beginning. So that's how special it is.
And the flood of emotions from the crowd, the couples, and the bystanders would make this Labor Day weekend one to remember.
We also recognize that we won, but we have a long way to go.
Nancy and Jenny Rosenbron say today was a day of celebration, but tomorrow the work begins again. They're traveling to Chamberlain September 12th to continue fighting for full equality. A famous theme park in Custer is closing their doors after the Labor Day weekend. Take a look at this line just to get into the park today. You can see hundreds lining up there earlier in Custer at the Flintstones Park. The famed Flintstones theme park is shutting their doors and being transferred to a local hospitality company that hopes to keep operating the 50-year-old South Dakota vacation staple. Owner Joe Speckles says the Flintstones Bedrock City theme park and camping resort was sold for $1.5 million to Custer Hospitality, which operates several hotels in Custer. The park is also celebrating its 50th year in operation this year.
Well, they remember the Flintstones over the years. It's been, part of the community in the area, for the last 50 years. This is our 50th year. And so you have several generations of people that have worked here. And, it's just, a good connection.
And tomorrow is their last day of being opened. The Crazy Horse Memorial is honoring 2 anniversaries tonight with a night blast. The pyrotechnic display on the mountain carving in progress recognizes the 107th birthday of sculptor Korczak Jolkowski and the anniversary of the 1877 death of the Lakota warrior Crazy Horse. Festivals began at 6 p.m. this evening with music and a laser light show, and Jolkowski in May of 1947 accepted the invitation from Lakota leaders to carve the Crazy Horse Memorial, and work on that sculpture began in 1948. Eye candy filled the streets of Custer this afternoon. The Studebaker and Packard Cars and Trucks showcase took place for the 3rd year in a row with more than 32 cars this year. Participants from around the country were in attendance, and officials say people from 8 different states were registered at today's free event. The event is especially catered to Studebaker lovers, but of course it also serves a family fun purpose, and the weather surely made for a big turnout.
I think just the fact that they're so unique. They're just not, obviously haven't made them for 40 years and it's just, you just get drawn to something that nobody else has.
The event is sponsored by the Dakotas chapter of the Studebaker Drivers Club, and the show takes almost a year to plan. Violins, clarinets, and other symphony instruments ringing through Memorial Park this afternoon. The Black Hills Symphony Orchestra hosting their 28th annual Fun Run Walk. Members of the symphony performing along the race route, playing runners' classical music as they jog past. The symphony is 80 years old, providing the finest in orchestral performance and music education for the Black Hills region. The Fun Run Walk bringing in 140 runners this year. Raising up numbers from last year, the symphony says that they appreciate the support from the Rapid City community.
This is one of our major fundraisers for the Black Hills Symphony Orchestra. It was just a fun way to maybe attract a little bit different crowd than always comes to the concerts, and it's really a great family event.
The Black Hills Symphony Board of Directors will put the money raised towards the 2015-2016 concert season, consisting of 5 concerts and activities such as the Young Artist Competition. Today was a perfect cool down compared to our recent temperatures. Let's check in with meteorologist Erica Horvatine this evening as she previews our forecast tonight. Erica.
Thanks, Caroline. Well, here's our Doppler radar showing there were a couple of showers that popped up down south in the hills near Hill City, but those are dissipating pretty quick, and we're going to have a mostly dry evening tonight. Temperatures tapering off very quickly tonight along with this temperature trend we've been seeing. 56 in Rapid City right now under mostly clear skies. Those winds from the east-southeast at 3 miles per hour. And we will be checking out how the temperatures will be much like fall this week. I'll tell you all about that in our full forecast.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Erica. For many, Labor Day weekend is a nice weekend break from work, but not for Hillary Clinton. She's staying busy in Iowa this weekend, and we'll get those full details in our national news tonight. That's coming up in just a bit. You're watching News Center 1 at 10. We'll be right back.
This is News Center 1 with Caroline Patrikas and weather with meteorologist Dan Sabozian.
The Ford Free Ride Sales Event is here for Labor Day. Every 2015 Ford has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest. Plus $1,000 Labor Day bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, ends September 8th.
Once a day, every day, 365 days a year, you can get your car washed for only $24.95 per month at Super Clean Tunnel Wash in Rapid City. That's right, just $24.95 per month, and your car can shine no matter what the weather outside is doing. Spring, summer, fall, and winter mean nothing to the folks at Super Clean Tunnel Wash, and at $24.95 a month, the weather shouldn't matter to you either. Get to Super Clean Tunnel Wash, get the sticker on your windshield, and say hello to a great-looking vehicle all year long. Only from Super Clean Tunnel Wash on Campbell Street in Rapid City.
There are those who choose not to settle, but to rise above. In the heating and air conditioning industry, these leaders are known as trained comfort specialists. who are as reliable and hard to stop as a train itself.
For your heating and cooling repair, call us anytime. JD's Equipment Service, where we never charge overtime, ever.
It's hard to stop a train, really hard.
Whether it's stylish or functional, traditional or contemporary, at the Heart and Hearth Shop, we have just the right stove or fireplace to add warmth and elegance to any room in your home. Not sure what best fits your needs? Come on in and check out our showroom where we can show you a wonderful selection of gas, electric, and wood-burning stoves and fireplaces where you can actually see and feel our working displays. Let us help you pamper yourself by adding a feeling of warmth and coziness with a new stove or fireplace from the Heart and Hearth Shop, 306 Main, Rapid City.
Insufficient or poor sleep is often associated with health problems. Improve your health with a good night's sleep on a new mattress. During Simply Sleep Better's Labor Day sale, when you purchase Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattresses, you'll get the matching box spring free, along with bonus savings on many models for a total savings of up to $480. Purchase a new Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress and get the box spring free. Beauty Rest, living life fully charged. Plus, get your new mattress set with no interest till January 2020. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better.
The Ford Free Ride Sales Event is here for Labor Day. Every 2015 Ford has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest. Plus $1,000 Labor Day bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, end September 8th.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with meteorologist Erica Horvity.
Welcome back. Well, we have been seeing well above average temperatures this past week or so, and with this temperature switch up, now we saw temperatures today hitting 74 for our high, well below our normal temperature of 80 degrees, and our low temperature 57 degrees. Right now, it's cooling off pretty quick. 56 degrees in Rapid City under mostly clear skies. Those winds from the east-southeast at 3 miles per hour. Now here's your Doppler radar showing we did have a couple of showers that popped up near Hill City earlier this evening, but those are dissipating pretty quick, and we're going to be having a dry evening tonight. Here's your satellite and radar of the U.S. Some severe thunderstorms going along with that cold front we saw last night moving through Iowa and the Minnesota and Wisconsin area. We also saw a lot of rain these past couple of days over Colorado and the northwestern states with those low pressure systems, but with high pressure setting in, they are drying up over there. What we're talking about is a beautiful Labor Day for tomorrow. We're going to talk about a few rain chances in our forecast the next couple of days, and fall-like temperatures are moving into the area and they're sticking around for the next week. So here's your futurecast showing this cold front pushing off to the east and pushing some rain with it. We'll see some pop-up showers these next couple of days, but we will be clear during the daytimes as this high pressure moves in. Now here's a closer look at South Dakota starting out tonight. We do have a couple of pop-up showers popping up near Phillip tomorrow morning. Those will move off to the northeast through central South Dakota and off towards East River, leaving us mostly clear tomorrow for a beautiful Labor Day. Get out there and enjoy that weather while you have your day off of work. And going into Tuesday, we're looking at our next chance of rain. Tuesday in the morning hours, we're putting that in the forecast, and those will pop up anytime between the morning and, as our futurecast says, around 2 p.m. So those will be our rain chances. Now, talking about our temperatures being very fall-like, this is tomorrow morning starting out 8 a.m. We have temperatures 58, rising out of those 50s and only getting up into the mid-70s. We're looking at 70s across the state, a couple of 80s. Pierre looking at 81, Phillip 80 degrees, and off towards East River, we do see temperatures very similar, and that's something we don't normally see. Recently, we've been seeing East River being much cooler. Now, by Tuesday, temperatures a little bit cooler than tomorrow in those low 70s across the state, and a little bit cooler in the Black Hills in those mid to upper 60s. Tonight, we're looking at temperatures getting down to around 52 degrees under partly cloudy skies. It will be a chilly night tonight, so anybody out celebrating Labor Day, since they don't have work tomorrow, wear a jacket or a sweater. And tomorrow, 77 in Rapid City, mostly sunny but breezy. We will see those winds from the south at 5 to 15 miles per hour and gusts up to 20 miles per hour, so that wind will be noticeable. Here's your Black Hills area forecast. Beautiful weather for our Labor Day holiday. Temperatures 82 in Phillip, 85 in Pine Ridge, so a bit warmer down to the southeast. In the Black Hills, 71 in Deadwood, 75 in Sturgis. And here's your 7-day forecast showing those temperatures in the 70s throughout the entire week. We will have a mostly dry week, not too much rain besides those couple of chances that won't even shower on everyone the next couple of days. Make sure to check out our Click Big Deals. There's not one tonight. However, it's a great place to look and find great deals of up to 50% around the Black Hills area.
Well, Erica, I was up in the hills today at Mount Rushmore specifically, and I knew I was going to talk to you about this tonight. It looked busier than the 4th of July out there. I mean, we're coming down to an end. We're seeing summer wind down, but it was crazier and busier.
Great weather for it. I mean, it's not too hot to get out there, and it's like that perfect fall temperature that you love in the mid-70s. So,
alrighty, thank you so much, Erica. And stay with us. National news is coming up after this break.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
This weekend at Furniture Row, we're taking our Labor Day sale and kicking it up a notch. Come in for super savings on all living room furniture, all dining room furniture, all bedroom furniture, all home decor, and save up to 70% on outdoor furniture. Plus, a Furniture Row financing first. 7 years, no interest. So don't miss the Super Labor Day sale on now at Furniture Row. Hurry, it all ends Monday.
Are you ready to become a skincare specialist? Facials, microdermabrasion, mud wraps, airbrush makeup, and more. You'll get it all at Headlines Academy. Enroll in our October 19th aesthetics class by September 1st and receive a $500 scholarship. Financial aid available to those who qualify. Call, stop by, or visit us online for all the details. For information on financial aid, scholarships, and gainful employment disclosures, please visit headlinesacademy.com. Are you ready to make headlines?
Find your new job with USA Job TV. Engage with the call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com or text SYF14 to 90206. See all Synchrony financial positions at usajobtv.com.
Are you ready to relax, unwind, and be pampered? Treat yourself with Sabelle Salon and Spa's professional cosmetologists. Take advantage of this month's great specials. Our warm and comfortable atmosphere will melt away the stress, from facials to waxes, hair extensions, and more. Sabelle is your getaway, located in Tuscany Square, Rapid City.
Next August, the 2016 Olympic Games, live from Rio.
Watch the 2016 Olympics right here on NewsCenter1.
Well, it's Labor Day weekend, the traditional kickoff for the fall campaign season, but as you might have noticed, the 2016 race for the White House has been heating up all summer, and the latest poll numbers show the underdogs and outsiders are giving the best-known names a run for their money. Brian Moore has our story tonight from Washington.
In Iowa on this Labor Day weekend, Democrat Hillary Clinton was working, even if her voice nearly wasn't.
We cannot underestimate how important it is that we have a Democrat in the White House come January 2017.
But will she be that Democrat? The latest NBC News Marist College poll shows caution signs ahead on the campaign trail. She's losing ground to Bernie Sanders in Iowa, and he's now beating her by 9 points in New Hampshire.
Things are moving so fast, frankly, for us here in Iowa and New Hampshire and elsewhere, that our political infrastructure is having a hard time keeping up.
He is an interesting candidate. I have a lot of friends that are very passionate about him.
Clinton is also losing support to Vice President Joe Biden, who still hasn't decided whether he'll run. But he outscored the frontrunner in favorability among Democrats and Republicans. On the GOP side, Donald Trump continues to lead in this latest poll, but in Iowa, Ben Carson has narrowed the margin to 7 points. And in New Hampshire, Ohio Governor John Kasich has surged into second place. This poll is also troubling news for Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker, whose support has plunged in both Iowa and New Hampshire. Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
And as Vice President Biden nears a decision on whether or not he'll run, he's spending his Labor Day in the key battleground state of Pennsylvania. Donald Trump continues to lead the pack of Republicans seeking the White House in 2016. That's according to the new NBC News Marist polls in New Hampshire and Iowa. In New Hampshire, 28% of those polls said that they would vote for Trump if primary were held today. And Ohio Governor John Kasich came in second with 12%. Retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson came in third with 11%. No one else was in the double digits. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, who had 14% of the support in July, has slipped back to 8%. And over in Iowa, Trump has 29% of the support from potential caucus voters. And we'll switch gears tonight. What is the duty of an owner of a domestic animal to restrain it from being at large on a highway unattended? That was the question in the case of the black bull on a dark road.
What is the duty of the owner of a domestic animal to restrain it from being at large on a highway unattended? That was the question in the case of the black bull on a dark road. In this case, Ramona and Delora were driving to Mission, South Dakota to attend a graduation. Driving along Highway 83 at 11 in the evening, they suddenly came upon a black Angus bull standing in the highway. The driver attempted to swerve, but was unable to avoid hitting the bull. The car crashed, and the women suffered extensive personal injuries. A witness stated that at 6:30 p.m. on the evening of the accident, she saw the black bull on the highway and that several cars had to slow down and swerve to avoid hitting the bull. Testimony of the owner said on the day of the accident, he had placed the bull in a small corral with another bull and some cattle near his home. The owner testified that the corral, an assortment of stockade panels, wood, and barbed wire, was not in a state of disrepair on the day of the accident. In fact, there was no damage found done to the corral after the accident. But this was not the bull's first escape. A few years earlier, the bull had fought with another and had broken through the fence, never reaching the highway. The trial judge dismissed the case on summary judgment. The trial judge ruled that there was no direct or circumstantial evidence that the escape was due to any acts of negligence on the part of the bull's owner. The case was appealed. How would you decide this case? Was the trial judge correct in not letting the jury decide the issue? We'll be back in a moment with the answer.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
The Cinnamon Swirl French Toast Breakfast Sandwich. Make it a large combo for your chance to win great prizes from Hardee's and Bass Pro Shops.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale at all 3 Fisher stores. Everything's on sale, and they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card, because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. The Labor Day sale going on now at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
Welcome to Deadwood's newest and only Las Vegas-style buffet, the Silverado Grand Buffet at Deadwood's top-of-the-town casino.
We've started from scratch and spared no expense in offering our guests the best food in Deadwood.
Over 80 feet of delicious buffet, made-to-order live food stations, wood-fired pizza, desserts, and salad bars. And of course, all the crab you can crack and prime rib you can eat on Friday and Saturday nights.
Come join me for the best food in town, only at the Silverado Franklin.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meinike's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
Did the trial judge make the proper ruling dismissing the case in favor of the bull's owner? No, said the South Dakota Supreme Court. The court held that whether the owner could have anticipated the danger was a jury question. At common law in South Dakota, an owner of a domestic animal is under no legal obligation to restrain it from being at large on the highway unattended, and he is not liable for damages for an injury resulting from it being so at large unless he has knowledge of vicious propensities of the animal or unless he should reasonably have anticipated that injury would result from its being so at large on the highway. Landowners have a duty of care regarding their animals. Whether a breach of that duty occurred depends on whether the landowner could have reasonably anticipated the danger in light of all of the facts and circumstances. The Supreme Court held this inquiry is a factual one and should be decided by the jury, which should consider the facts of the case, including the character of the road, the kind of traffic, the time of day, and all other pertinent facts and conditions to determine whether the owner should have reasonably anticipated the danger. The case was reversed and remanded for trial. Remember, it's a matter of law.
And we'll take one final look at your weather after the break, but first, here's today's national scoreboards.
Work hard for your money. During our Labor Day sale, enjoy the fruits of your labor with a new HD TV or appliance from Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances and get 28 months no interest. Get an LG 55-inch smart LED TV for only $699, a $300 savings. Or a Samsung energy-efficient washer or dryer, now only $479 each piece, a $240 savings on the pair. Fisher's guarantees the lowest prices. Plus, get 28 months no interest during our Labor Day sale, going on now at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances in Fisher-owned galleries on West Main, Rapid City.
I am Regional Health because I help our patients get the care they need and deserve.